All right, we are back to do another pour. I had extra resin and extra white made, and I had put this really transparent purple on the edge of this mold. So I want to come back and do some sort of bloom. I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. We'll see how it goes. But let's get our resin poured in. I'm using JDiction High Gloss Resin. It comes in the round jug versus the rectangle type jug. And I really enjoy using this for blooms. It's a higher viscosity than the rectangle jug, and I find that that works a little bit better for blooms. It has warmed up to about 35 degrees Celsius, so it is warm. It's the right temperature to do blooms. If I wait too much longer, it'll probably be too warm. I'm slowly letting it move down the edge of the mold. If the resin's still moving, your bloom will move. So I'm trying to make sure that the resin's all in its place before we start. It looks like this side may need just a tad more of resin. All right. Just letting it do its thing. You can see over here, I don't know if you could see, I had a bubble in my purple. I'm hoping that fills in okay. For my inks today, I'm using Currant and Cosmopolitan. And these are by Ranger, and they are alcohol inks. Let that spread and do its thing. For my white that I created, I used Casting Craft Opaque Pigment Concentrate. I do like using this. It tends to always work for blooms, and it's a little on the cheaper side. If you're in the United States, you can get it from Hobby Lobby or any of your like craft stores like that. All right. So I think I'm just gonna do spirals, but I'm gonna do a lot of spirals. Kind of close together. I kind of bumped that one, so. And I'm doing them a little bit thicker. I am squeezing the white to get it out. You see how crooked I am? I just go in and out, in and out, in and out. My hands shake a little bit, so that's what happens with my bloom when my hands shake a little bit. But I think they're petals on a flower. They're not perfect. All right, since we have room on the sides, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple little lines. Just to fill that space. And now I'm just gonna do my lines. And I think I'm gonna do it pretty traditional, but with a little wiggle. So in, wiggle, wiggle. In, wiggle, wiggle. This is more for me telling myself, wiggle, wiggle. Sometimes I wiggle more than others. All right, my last in, I'm gonna swoosh to make my circle. I don't plan on putting anything in this in the center. And I think I'm gonna pull in a little more just at the top tips of these. I'm not gonna go all the way through. I'm not gonna go all the way through, just a few petals at the end. All right. So that's all I'm gonna do. We'll see how it comes out. And I haven't decided on a back coat yet. It just depends if there's enough room. If there's not enough room, I may not do anything on the back. We'll see. I do see I have a little bubble coming up from that other bubble that I had. All right, we'll be back. All right, so I backed it with this Let's Resin Mica Powder Plum. And I'm a little worried that it's not dark enough, but we will see. We will see how it came out. Oh, wow. That actually looks really, really pretty. I think it's perfect.